There you go. It doesn't get much easier than a really tasty dinner like that. A very simple meal. Not even 30 minutes, I don't reckon. Hi everyone, welcome to Backyard Chef. I'm Rick. Today we're making Tex-Mex or Mexican, whatever you want to call it. We're making fajitas, okay? We're making a fabulous fajita dish. Anybody can make this at home using sausages. We're making fajitas with sausages. You know, it works really well. It's only like using ground meat or even chicken or anything like that. However, it can work out a little bit better. Sausage meat is normally seasoned, so you get the added bonus of the seasoning. Come on. So what we're going to do is get in here and we are going to whip off the skins of this sausage. Okay? Just like that. Okay? As easy as that. Now you can break it up as you're going along, or you can just break it up when it goes in the pan. That is up to you. Now you want about 6 or 8 sausages for this recipe, the normal packet type ingredient. We're just going to go along like that. And the beauty about this as well, any flavour of sausage that you like. Okay, veggies, very simple. We're going to go for the bog standard type veggies. We've got a little bit of garlic, so obviously you can miss it out if you don't want that. In fact, just change out the veggies for what you want. But we're going to go the standard. We've got pepper or capsicum, depending where you are. And we've got onion. This is a little bit of garlic. We're just going to give this a mashing in there. So veggies can't be any easier. We've got peppers and onion. We're just slicing them. So it's just a case of slice as big or as small as you like. Grab a bowl and chuck it in there. So we got some onion. We're going to do the same with that. Grab a bowl and we're in there. Just break up the petals as you go. Just makes it a little bit easier when we're stir frying. So that's basically it. Let's crack on. So we're just going to make a little bit of a fajita seasoning. Smoked paprika, a couple of those in there. And some ground cumin. A couple of those in there. Mild chili powder. You can go as hot as you like. That's up to you. Use whatever you like. Jalapenos, anything. It doesn't matter. Garlic powder. Onion powder. Dried oregano. Tiny bit of salt. Depends how salty your sausages are, you know. In there, black pepper. In there with some corn flour. Only about a teaspoon, a heaped teaspoon. That's going to help it stick and thicken up. And we want a little bit of sugar. So come on, give it a mix in. And that is our very, very quick, tasty fajita seasoning mix. Why bother with a packet when you can do that? However, if you don't have the ingredients, obviously go buy a packet of fajita seasoning. There's many brands around, but there you go. Now you can make up a sauce straight away here. Instead of tipping it, you can just make it in here and then tip it in. In here, I have chicken stock cube. I'm going to chuck in there a little bit of Worcester sauce. Nice sour depth of flavour, but you don't have to. You know, you can stick with lemon or lime. Entirely up to you. We want to go in there with a good tablespoon of tomato paste or tomato puree, whatever you know it by. In there, that's going to give us that lovely tomatoey flavour all the way through there. And we could do with freshening that with just a little bit of lime juice in there. There you go, that is our fantastic ingredients. And we're going to chuck a little bit of cheese in. We're using packet tortillas. Okay, and you warm them either by sticking them in the oven, a little bit of water in foil, or just stick them in the microwave to warm them up. So we're ready to cook. It's simple as that. Okay, bring in a pan. I got this one. Now I'm using olive oil, and I am putting some in even though we're frying the sausages. Okay, we've got a flame going on. We've got the sausage meat going in there. And we're going to break it up, cook it and brown it. We want some crispy crunchiness on here. That's going to bring us some good flavour. Now frying up the sausage is only going to take about 5 to 6 minutes. And then we've got the veggies and things going in there. This whole dinner's on the table within 30 minutes max. And it's super duper tasty. Now you can serve it with Mexican rice. Serve it with a salad, guacamole, salsa. Up to you. Or just eat them. Some nice colour coming on there, look. Nice crunchy, crusty bits. We got that going on. In there with your onions. It's going to come together very quickly. Stir that through and then get your peppers in. In there, your peppers. Nice little stir through. Start to soften up. A little bit of singe and tinge on this, never hurt anyone. So you're wanting about 5 minutes on this actually, maybe 6 minutes. Soften up this veggies. In there, garlic. Little 30 seconds and then start stirring it in. Bring it in, come on. In there, our seasoning powder. Give it a cooking in there. And there we got that classical fajita flavouring and smell. Smells absolutely amazing. Now you can serve it like that if you so wish, or you can put in your sauce and we'll have a nice loose mix in our tortillas. In it goes, come on. Now we are talking, look at that. That's just what we want. Keep it warm, stick a lid on, let's get it served up. That is it. Okay, take your tortilla, and we want some of that mix on there. Now this is where you change it up to what you like. In there, a little bit of cheddar. And it's a case of roll and fold as big or as small as you like. And there you are, our sausage fajita. Come on, let's do another one. In there, some of our mix. Like I say, as much or as little as you like. Going cheese. And you can just roll it if you want, it doesn't matter. Oh, there's some cracking goodness right there. Just for show, a little bit of sour cream on there. Now, I'd just put it on the plate normally, but there you go. A little bit extra cheese if you want it. Serve it up with some lime wedges and we're good to go. A very simple meal. Not even 30 minutes, I don't reckon. There you go. It doesn't get much easier than a really tasty dinner like that. And you know, we're just going to bite into them. Just amazing. Absolutely fabulous, wonderful, wonderful flavour. Oh yeah. Serve it up with what you like. I mean, I like it just like this, and then get another tortilla, get dug in here into another tortilla. Oh, amazing. Now serve it with anything you like, a bit of a salad, guacamole, salsa, anything like that. If you want to go really Tex-Mex Mexican, it's entirely up to you. I like it like this actually, with a little bit of sour cream. Not a problem, and a squeeze of lime, and we can just carry on with some more tortillas. Sensational dish. Now all I would say is, and really I should have emphasized, if you've got salty sausages, watch the salt. Now we're using chicken stock. Now you can use low sodium chicken stock. You can reduce the salt levels really down there. Increase the heat, add jalapenos, up to you. If you want those jalapenos in there, stick them in. If you want cayenne, stick it in. If you use a mild chili powder, lower it down if you can't take the chili heat. Not a problem. Superb, superb weeknight meal, easy to come together. Come on, that is better than any takeaway, and you've got it on the table in 30 minutes. There you go. If you like what we're doing, big thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, ring that bell. Catch you in the next video. Amazing.